Hey, what's up, guys? Another installment of Powerlifting Basics, and today I want to go over the meat. Unfortunately, there's too many talking points that I want to go over, so I'll include a full description in the description box below. However, I do want to overview some important pieces that I believe are quite important. So first off, after you make weight, you want to consume food that you're comfortable with and food that won't upset your stomach. Also, you want to take in liquid such as water, sports drink, and some people like to use high sodium soup to get as full as possible prior to lifting. However, you don't want to go overboard to the extent that you'll feel uncomfortable and it'll affect your meet performance. But again, you want to intake of food and liquid. Okay, um, the meats generally something will always go wrong, or something that will go on that won't satisfy your perception of what an ideal meat is. So you ideally want to have two handlers. So you'll have a primary handler and a secondary handler. The primary handler is going to be your time manager, and also this person will hold your attempt cards. Your secondary handler will do things like loading weights, taking video footage, taking photos, etc. So other miscellaneous duties that the primary handler doesn't do, again, which involves time management, holding attempt cards, um, also discussing with the lifter what they believe their attempt should be, collaborating with the lifter. Okay. Also, your handlers want to be vigilant as far as the warm up. So they want to number one, make sure your warm ups are timed evenly, and that you have sufficient time in between your last warm up and your opening attempt. Again, this is to make you comfortable and help you keep in the flow of the meet. Okay, so the general consensus for attempts, as far as opening attempts go, is around 90%, give or take, of your one rep max. There are two camps in reference to what this number should be based off of. The first camp is based off a competition one rep max, and the second camp is based on a projected one rep max, or the max that you want to hit for your third attempt. Of course, the latter attempt is a lot more risky, so you want to plan accordingly, and you want to discuss with your handler what should be the appropriate method of action. And don't be afraid to lower your opener if your warm-up attempts feel extremely heavy. It's out of ordinary based off how it feels. Maybe the weight's moving slow, so again, you want to check your ego at the door, and you want to pick an opening attempt that is reasonable, and again, most importantly, it moves fast. So it helps you build that confidence as you go through the meet. Okay, and the last talking point that I want to discuss is the meet terminology. So let's say you have a flight of 4 lifters, and you have lifter 1 as lifter A, lifter 2 as lifter B, lifter 3 as lifter C, and lifter 4 as lifter D. Lifter A is currently up on the platform and lifting. Okay. Lifter B is listed as on deck. Okay. Lifter C is listed as in the hole, and lifter D is listed as 3 out. So you want to keep this in mind, especially if there isn't any electronic means or a projector screen displaying the flight order. And again, you can have that a lot in local meets when they don't have the proper equipment to electronically communicate where the lifter is in the flight. So again, this is mainly your handler's duty. I personally would never do a meet without a handler, but again, the handlers want to be cognizant and be fully aware of the flow of the meet, so your lifter doesn't get timed out on their attempts. So again, the full description, the full write-up is in the description box. So Read that thoroughly, and if you have any questions, please comment below. Thanks for watching.